Good morning, good morning. This is the start to my futures trading journey, and I just wanted to document it so that I could be able to look back on this journey and just see how far I came. And so, currently, right now, we have the chart set up. My name is Elisha Lily Davis, and this is going to be a fun ride. So, my chart's already marked up from yesterday, just getting some practice in, learning how to mark everything up. Let's see the direction that the market is going. So currently, right now, we have a overall uptrend, but let's mark it up. Mm. I have music playing on my headphones, but not on the computer, so that it doesn't be too loud and you can't hear me. I want to be able to hear me, going through the walkthrough. So everything's still typically marked up from yesterday, so I don't have to do too much more additional markings. At least for on the 4 hour. Okay, let's go to the 1 hour. Okay, so we got some overlap, even though there are some new fair value gaps that have formed. The higher time frame ones are stronger, so don't need to redraw those. Okay, so it's a 30-minute. Same thing here. 15-minute. Okay. There's a 2-minute. Let's see what the London session high and low is. Hmm. Hmm. Still marking the London high and low. Okay. Let's get to 1 minute. So I want to see how it looked. Hmm. Agent session. Okay, so it was a lot of volatility in the agent session from what we see here, and volatility in London session. And then CPI reported today. We got the Fed that is going to be, so I need to have a timer on to not trade 5 minutes before. Yeah. So I'm setting an alarm on my phone for 6:55 because the Fed chair is going to be making that news going to be released. So So I don't want to be trading during that time. Uh, and I wonder what was CPI today. So today, also, CPI reported. So let's look that up. All right, so the CPI showed that inflation cooled more than expected. Headline inflation fell by a seasonal adjusted 4% month over month, the largest drop since April, bringing the annual inflation rate down. Meanwhile, core CPI, excluding food, was flat for the month. The surprising ease of prices was primarily driven by this. So, from my understanding, as a new trader, um, having a fundamental analysis is still important, right? So, definitely going off of technicals from the chart, but having this information will be able to let us know, okay, will the market rally or the market drops? So if the market rallies, that means it's going to respond positively or in a good way today, supposedly. So yeah, we're on a 1 minute chart. So now we're going to get ready for this. Oh, we're already currently in a supply zone. All right. Okay. All right, the market is about to open in 1 minute. Okay. There's a big spike. Big spike in the London session. All right, so I'm currently seeing we got a supply zone. If it finishes here, have my entry already set. I'm going 1-to-1 risk to reward right now. So we got our rejection candle. This key candle is gonna be entry. Looking for a sale. I want the following candle to close below this key candle. I'm just talking out loud about the trade of what I see, so I can be ready to enter. Oh, it finished below. Enter. So I want to enter this. So I just entered into a sale. So I got my stop here. Take profit. So we're here, we're seeing it, caught it, entered here. So now we're just seeing the trade play out. I caught it immediately. on the open, which was good. I currently got one contract open, so I'm just doing my best to learn the terminology and all things. So I only get better over time of what I see, being able to call it out, but I think it's important to learn how to talk through it. I wish I could hear what I was slapping. I like to listen to old school music. It's very like 80s, 90s R&B. It's a vibe. So I'm gonna trail my stop to my entry so that if it reverses, I at least break even. I take profit. Where did I take profit at? Take profit should be here. Alright. So I'm gonna take profit. Specified amount is less than the symbol. That's what I'm saying. So we're almost here. Where's my stop? Okay, so it hit my take profit. So it went past what I thought it should. So I'm going to exit my order. Now, the only thing that I'm struggling with is when I'm placing these orders, I did a stop entry order, and it was correct. I got a good one. Let's look at the order. So I made $149, paper trading, of course. But the only thing I'm struggling with is when I'm placing my orders. Like, yeah. So, but I caught that. That was a good one. That was a great entry. Great sale, especially right off the open. Alright. So we're currently now in a demand zone at the moment. So I kind of want to see it play out. And I don't have to sit here and trade. I'm still learning about what I want my daily target to be. Still learning of like what's a great number for that based on how much I want to risk of my account. So currently right now in a demand zone, and it hasn't, if a candle closes on the outside of this demand zone, then it invalidates it. But right now it's just bouncing off of it. So oh, and that was a 4 hour desire. So that was a really strong. So the higher the time frame, the stronger the level. So right now we got a 4 hour, so I caught that sale off the 4 hour. We're currently right now on a 1 hour, but now we're gonna come back through. So I already know that these are invalidated because it closed through it, but this zone isn't invalidated because this zone isn't invalidated because it hasn't closed outside of it. So what I'm looking for right now is, so we got a rejection candle. So I'm thinking about catching a buy. So let's see if what I'm seeing is good. So technically we would be able to see a rejection candle. So I can treat this as it. Oh yeah. If that closes outside of it, make my stop loss below the zone. I have a 1-on-1. I'm doing 1-on-1s right now just to get lock in profit. Alright, come on. Alright. It's above it, so I need to hurry up and get in. So I'm gonna go for a buy, take profit. Oh my, take profit. Come on. I need to enter this, so I'm gonna go for a buy. Yep, come on. So target. So my entry was here, though this might be a little bit of a later entry. So I need this. Yeah. Hit my stop higher. 1-on-1. Alright. So we're here. Okay. So currently right now, I don't know what this is. Currently right now I'm up 36. My goal is to take profit up here. Only thing I'm still struggling with is when I'm placing these orders, it don't feel like it's hitting it. I got my stop loss down here. My stop loss is down here below the zone because this is the zone that I put it off of. Entered here. This, I waited to make sure that this candle closed above. I could have did a quicker entry, but this could have reversed. So let me move my stop loss up so I can at least be able to break even on that. But it hasn't wicked up yet. But see, that's what I'm saying. Something is wrong with my entries. Something is wrong with my entries right now. See, it's not like stopping out immediately where I would like it to. You know? Okay. I'm not sure. So it's still just me learning better about my entries, but one lower. The only thing that I'm struggling with is like it's not. See, now it's reversing, so it's like, you see, look, stop loss must be lower than the entry, but it's like my stop loss was lower than the entry, you know, like that's specified amount is less than the sample minimum one. Selected price is a valid price order type. So I need to actually screenshot this for my mentor because I'm struggling. Like, I don't know why. I'm holding on to the trade. As you can see, I'm still in this trade, but like I'm having to manually do it, and I don't want to do that. I wanted to be able to stop out when it hit it, or you know. But now we're bouncing off of this zone. I don't get that. Like, I don't understand what that means. Why does it keep saying that? See, now it's going below my stop loss when I had it trailed at break even. See, now it's completely going through. But I still got this zone as my. Alright, so see right now I'm currently down $74. But I have this 1 hour demand zone as my. What I base my trade off of. So I'm trusting it. But it's like I'm manually having to do that, and I don't want to. So I need to learn and figure out why is my trades saying this part. That's what I'm not understanding. It's showing me right here. You see it? Like take profit, stop loss. See how I got mine right here? But it's not respecting it. So it's like I feel like I'm manually in a trade. So you know, so I'm struggling just understanding this part. I'm still in the trade, but I feel like I'm manually in a trade, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. But I'm gonna stay in the trade because it hasn't broke through my zone yet. It hasn't stopped where it at. Excuse me, it has not broken through the demand zone and closed outside of it. So I'm holding the trade. Also because it's on a higher time frame. So the 1 hour demand zone is a higher time frame than the 15 minute supply zone. So in this 4 hour, it's higher than this 1 hour. So I'm just really trying to figure out like what is wrong with that. Screenshot that. Specified amount is less than the symbol. I don't know what's going on. Alright, so you see I'm continuing to hold the trade. I'm just like in it. How long have we been in this trade? Am I able to see that? What's it called? What is it called? What is it? I think it's this one. Forgive me, I'm still trying to learn. No, that's that. I'm trying to see how long I've been in this trade. 6:38. So you see how it's getting close to my take profit up here. I'm at a 1-to-1 risk to reward. So even I've been in the trade since here. It's been up and down, up and down. It's creating a new one. Got this rejection counter. When it hit it, I'm gonna close out, but so another demand zone is just created, which makes me feel cool, but I'm really just trying to figure this out. Like, I know that price could go there to touch because it went here over here, and I have my up there. I'm just holding it, but see, I could have been in profit. Could have take it up there. But I'm trusting my trade, one, and I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Hmm. Hmm. Now I'm down 55. The thing is like man. So I've officially been learning futures trading for a week. I have tried to learn options in the past. I have tried to learn forex in the past. Bought the trading courses and all those things. A lot of it didn't make sense. Um, Also, I learned that stock options is a lot harder. It's one of the harder assets to trade, which I didn't know. And also, just as far as like how much money you have to start, and all of like the different rules that it holds you to be able to like day trade and things like that. But I've learned like I just didn't want to give up on my trading, and this is the first time where I could look at a chart, know what it's doing, or at least be able to see the strategy that my mentor taught me, and be able to make entries like buys and sells and holds in a trade and all those things. So now I just want to get better at, you know, the entries that I'm in. But I really, excuse me, so sorry. I'm doing my best to hold this trade, but I just don't. I just don't like that I'm manually having to do it versus like, okay, hit my TP, I'm out, or hit my stop loss, I'm out. So that's pretty cool, but the the management of it is interesting. So I also just learning to be patient too. Learning to be patient. Yeah, like I'm documenting my journey because I know I'm gonna be good at it. And what I mean by good at it is that I know I'm gonna become profitable and make money from trading. I don't have no glass ceiling on how profitable I will be, but I know that I will because when I learn something and I commit to it, I'm gonna get better at it. That's just who I am, and I like that trading fits my personality of who I've grown into as an adult. That's why I said, in my on my channel, when you look at my banner, you look at my stuff like trading saved my smile. Because I'm able to wake up. All right, I don't gotta like talk to nobody. I'm obviously talking to y'all, but I'm really just documenting my journey. So it's more of like a 2-in-1. But I'm able to, you know, I'm trading and able to learn how to make money without having to do all the other performative stuff that I've had to do prior to make money. All right. Well, I mean by performative is just like sometimes you don't want to talk or I don't want to talk, right? Or you know I have a I have a very outgoing personality for the most part, depending on like the environment I'm in and what's going on. So a lot of times, you have to like people are expecting you to show up a certain way. So because of how I normally show up in certain spaces, that is for the most part an expectation. It's not that I'm not being myself. It's just that sometimes I don't want to have to do that. Also, I've learned that because trading fits my personality, I've learned like what careers and skills can I learn that fits my personality and what I want to be able to do, or how I want to be able to operate. So ultimately, traded, saying that trading saved my smile is like I'm happy that I found something that I can become good at without having to necessarily like create content or it's a trend or it's just because of what's going on in the economy right now. I don't have to necessarily rely on someone else. Yes, I have a mentor, but that's because I chose to have a mentor. But I'm not in a mentorship where that's based off of signals, right? Because I wanted to be able to learn this skill so that I could build trust in my own decision making. Like you guys are seeing here, where I'm able to see these entries or see what price action is doing and be able to make a decision on if I want to enter or exit a trade. And I'm very grateful that I found a mentor who wants to goal is to teach us without having to rely on her. You know, it's like I can give you fish or I can teach you how to fish. So that's where that's where it's at, y'all. And also just being patient, like following the rules, right? So both of my entries, let's looking back, both of my entries followed what I'm about to do as far as day trading, supply and demand. All right, y'all. So you see, we got profit. So we back in profit. I'm just let me see, and I keep moving this. So my entry was 29763. All right, y'all. So this is gonna be my take profit. See, that was my entry. So I'll exit once it hit up here. Just holding it. And as you can see, like it's been respecting the zone since market open. So market open at 6:30. So it's been respecting the zone for the past 24 minutes. So this is a strong zone. Um, so yeah, so just in trading, they say it teaches you about yourself, how you are, to learn about yourself. So I'm like, I do want to learn more about myself. I want to have more better metrics of like, am I lacking discipline? Am I lacking confidence? Am I lacking trust in myself? Am I lacking patience? Can I wait? Can I place a trade based off what I see and not what I want? You know. So I'm just holding it to see. Yeah, but I really want to. Yeah. So currently, right now, I'm getting better with my entries. Um, I just need to get better at, I guess, how to place the trade, but I'm not really sure what I'm doing wrong. Excuse me. And I'm also holding this trade because I believe in it based off of what I'm seeing. All right. And what I learned as a trader in this, let's say, this week-long process is I like having my stop loss below the zone versus right, at the low or the high of the candle because it gives the trade more room to breathe So because I trust the entry due to here, right? Having a rejection candle. I could have entered here. Technically, I could have entered here. But I was also a little bit uncertain. But this technically is a rejection candle. This closed above it, so I could have entered here. But when I was seeing it, I was waiting for it. I'm thinking, okay, this the rejection. Finish here. So right now I feel like it's more in consolidating. But because I'm in the trade, I have to be patient. Sorry. And wait. Mm. Mm. Um, Definitely so far in this week. Definitely seeing that I have to be better with getting sleep. Just because, I want to be sharp and being able to see what I see. And I don't want to assume that I don't get no sleep, but I still can do it. Meaning, like, and maybe because I need to. Mm, 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 mm. I think it's. Hmm, hmm. Alright, so the highest price has touched since being in this trade is 29.06. So how long am I willing to stay in this trade? Is it worth it? I think it is more of a later entry. Also, like I think that's what I need to evaluate as well. That I'm seeing is like this was a rejection candle, following candle. This is a great entry. All right, sold here. All right, but then I could also put it on the way up, and it touched it. I could have technically said this was the key candle and this was the following candle to enter right here. So me entering technically two candles here, I gotta be faster with that. Oh, I'm at 68. Honestly, I think I should just take it. Whew. That was a longer trade. Where we at, y'all? So my payment right now is $214. Man. Whoa. What happened? I don't know what I did there, y'all. What? Yeah, let me refresh this. I don't know what happened at all, actually. Okay, cool. Okay. Alright, bet. I don't know what happened there. Okay. Drag to add T profit. Okay. But where's the... Yeah, I don't know. So we've been respecting this demand zone a lot. So I'll just touch this so we can look for another entry. Yeah. Alright, y'all, so I'm looking for an entry out this. So technically, because this rejection candle closed, also this is not technically a rejection candle because rejection candles have a small body and a long wick. So technically, this would not be considered a rejection candle. And also, price is still testing this demand zone. Feel like a really strong one though. So I wouldn't. Okay, so now, yeah. Also, rejection candle is. So let's see where this closes at. Oh, I can enter. So this is the rejection candle. So if this candle closes above it, I could enter, or any candle that closes above it. That would be my entry. So let's use. We're going off the body. My stop will be here. TP's up here. Oh, is my stop somewhere I can't see? Is it too far? Yes. Okay, my stop down here. I want my stop to be here. Drag it back out. So y'all see if I was okay. So now I'm getting a better hang of it. So okay, so this zone has finally broke. So because this zone has finally broke, it can now be considered invalid. Right, but we have used it, but now we're coming into a supply zone. And also another zone was created on the 1 minute during this time. Oh wow, we dropping. So I also could have used this as a zone to enter on the 1 minute, but I wanted to see if it respected this 1 hour zone. So now we're no longer so it rejected off of this, but this is also a supply zone, not a demand zone. So yeah. So I could take that off. So I was focused on this 1 minute demand zone, but when I'm asking my mentor, like, let me show her. So I'm going to take a picture of this. And also, I seen how to better improve this part. Okay, but let's kill that. So I want to show her, like, this is the question I have. Well, I could just take a picture, download it. So this is how to look. Alright, so we might as well do it live. Want to see this? That was a good one. Got an entry, caught up here, waited to be patient through the consolidation. But this never touched this supply zone. When I sold here, it formed a new gap. So this was the first new gap that was formed, but it overlapped with the 15-minute. So when I saw this new gap form, like, would it have been smart to? Would it have been smart? Hmm. Would it have been smart to then like respect this supply zone? What does it mean again? I also gotta go look back and see like what does it mean when a new fair value gap overlaps with a fair value gap. I know that the higher time frame supply zone is stronger, but also it had already been invalidated because price action had close through it. So we have another supply zone, but this supply zone, this is a supply zone, not a demand zone. So this is a supply zone. It's like, okay, so is it now, dry? We got another one. Hey, ooh, 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 ooh. All right, y'all. So seeing another potential entry that I think would be, not I think, that will be good based off the rules. So we have a 1 hour demand zone here. And this candle. Hmm. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah. So right now, what I think is just being patient. Okay, I'm also answering my own question. I sold here, which is good, but this supply zone was invalidated, and there was a rejection candle didn't touch this zone. So catching this didn't follow the rules. All right, y'all. So now we are. All right. And also, y'all, like, this is fun. Like, it's fun that I know what's going on, and that as I build this skill, I'll be able to make money off of it. Like, so to me, it's like, all right, y'all, look. To me, today I made $214. Bro, that's half a day at work, almost. Well, a little under half. Right? So I make upwards close to $500 a day at work. So it's like, and I'm saying that, and it might sound like a lot. Currently, right now, I'm a teacher, transitioning into a new career, ed tech career. So that job also aligns with me trading. So then it'd just be being able to be fully remote, which would be great, but that has to be earned. So, but it's just like I'm sitting here I've been up since 6 a.m. right? So did all that, market up at 6:30. So technically I've been trading for about 42 minutes, but bro, in them 42 minutes making $214, like come on, like that's lit. And that's just based off contract size. So if I would have had, if I'd have did two contracts instead of one, if I'd have been willing to risk $250 instead of versus $500. Come on, y'all. Come on. But I'm still learning that stuff. Still learning it. So even though price action is respecting this supply zone, let's see if it already closed through it. Oh wow. Oh, so it has closed through it before. Back earlier today during London session. Well, it's still London session right now. It's overlap with New York session, but so I could be patient and say, you know, I want yeah. Whew. Yeah, I gotta get sleep. So I could be up and alert. I have to definitely get better at going to sleep. I don't know why I struggle with going to sleep. Yep. And also, my goal is to be up by 6 to market the charts. Look at any news that's needed. Oh, the Fed chair is talking right now. Oh, okay. The Fed chair. Cause look, Forex Factor, the Fed chair, high impact. Mm. Mm. So since 7 o'clock, that was the big drop. So that's crazy. So I got out right in time. Actually, me just taking that trade at that time. Remember, I set the alarm clock on my phone also. So I could make sure that I wasn't in a trade during the Fed chair announcement. So right now, we're in a drop. So yeah. So now I'm learning, like, okay, I can ask my mentor, like, how long? How long do we wait to enter a trade, or do we just see? Like, yeah, the Fed chair is talking right now, so that news is having a big impact. So it's like, okay, I got a demand zone right here, and it's also the London low, and I'm still learning what that means too. Also, like, I know this is good for our strategy, but if this is the London low, it's like, like if I zoom out. Yeah, so I think my question is like, do I want to trade right now? Do I want to trade right now during the Fed chair? Wow. I wonder what price respect this demands on. I'm just curious though. Oh, I just seen it. I just thought about something, y'all. I think it'll be smart on my behalf, like for my charts, to type in the news so I can know here, like, Fed chairman. Right. Alright, so on like I said, 7 a.m. And this is just something that I'm seeing, that I'm saying, okay, as a trader, I want to be able to look back and be like, oh, okay. So, like I said, that'll let me know. Like, oh, that makes sense. Okay, so I haven't seen a rejection. I'm saying price respect this demand zone, but I'm also not haven't seen a rejection. A rejection candle. Y'all, like it's such a long coming experience. As I'm talking about this, bro, I've only literally learned this for a week. Now I have been learning like stuff, but never enough to like put it all together. Never enough to put it all together. Never enough to put it all together. It's just really cool. It's like, okay, like, who would have thought, you know? Like, that's so cool. What should I do? Ooh. I'm seeing it, y'all. I am watching that trade down there. I just want to... I just kind of want to make this box a little smaller, that's all. And also, I need to learn what his name is. Warsh. Let's also look back to 5 a.m. Okay, so I haven't gotten a rejection candle off of the demand yet, but I also want to see. Oh, CPI. Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. That's pretty dope. Like, to see this candle and be able to be like, oh, that was because of CPI. Like, bro, yeah. That's just the nerd in me, y'all. Like, that's dope. And now it's at 5:30 a.m. So CPI. So now I need to go to my... I'm gonna go to my notebook while I'm in here. So I have a notebook. Alright, where I have to learn. Got to learn about. Alright, looking up. See, I have my dates in there. Alright, so CPI. So, we look at this. Let's see what we're doing. Okay. Price is respecting this demand zone. But I haven't touched it yet. It touched it here, but it wasn't a rejection candle. So, I'm just gonna do this live while I'm seeing it. So, okay. So we see here, we have CPI news. Alright. So, CPI is Consumer Price Index. Our everyday expenses costing more or less than the last month. So it's the government's way of measuring inflation. Is your money buying less than you used to? So CPI comes in cool. Prices rose less than expected. People think the Fed can cut rates. Good for stocks and keep rallies. So when I looked up CPI, right, inflation cooled more than expected. Then we go back to the notes, and that means that it cooled and Q rally. So now we go back to the chart, and we're able to see that right? So rallies. So we see a rally, right? Alright, so now this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. And price got all the way up to this. Wow. And the thing is, it's like, yeah. I'm gonna actually take a picture of this. Okay, so now look, y'all. So this is what I want to learn. Oh, so now we're having a rally. And it's breaking through. So price did touch. Can this be considered? So I wonder, can this be considered a rejection candle? Oh, long wick, small body. So I'm damn near answering my own question. So I could have caught this rally right here. So missed opportunity. So I want to ask my mentor, is this a missed opportunity? You know? And also, Max, I want to trade from 6:30 to 8. So I've been on the charts an hour 30 minutes max, but that's like plus I've been on the charts till I hit my goal. But I'm still learning what I want my target to be. And because I'm doing right now, I'm just doing a 1-to-1 risk to reward. I am learning what that actually means. Like I know what a 1-to-1 risk to reward means. That means if however much the contract costs, let's just say if the contract was $250, that means I'm risking $250, but I also make $250. 1-to-2 risk to reward is I risk $250, but I make $500. Okay. So the only thing that I heard real question is like I feel like this was a missed opportunity, right? Like this was a missed opportunity. Also, I think that'd be cool. It's like because it did touch it though, you know. It's like I could have just like wrote that up. But also, remember we got the Fed Chair News. How long? What's his name? Is his name Warsh? Yeah. But now it's coming back down or whatever. But it still would have been like from here to here, like that. Let me look. Let's see what that would have been. If my oh wow, definitely. And I would have, let's see, so if I would have made this trade, I would have made my stop loss below that demand zone. That's, look at that. That's more than a 1-to-1. I would have definitely hit that TP. Let's see. I would have definitely hit TP right here. Would have wrote that up, like right on this candle. Even if entry, yeah, I would have got some. Would have been taking some. Okay, so that technically be a missed opportunity. There's something, so I will, let me mark that. So, let's call it a missed opportunity. And I'm saying that because it touched. And then the candle closed above it. Right? So, oh. But wasn't sure. Yep. So, if I use an arrow, what do I use for an arrow? That's the cursor, but let's just see. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I just been able to recognize that. Like, it's like, mm, mm. All right, y'all. I've been trading for about an hour now. um, hey, hey, hey. Also, I'm learning to use the language that this was high impact news. Ooh. Mm-hmm. So this was impact. Mm. Oh, let me copy that. Yeah, I'm learning in the moment the type of trader I want to be and how I want my charts to look. So I didn't, I wanted to be able, whoa, where's that? Oh, no, wait, all the way back here? Mm. I want to make sure I'm using the correct language. All right. All right. That's fire. Yeah, this is the fact that this is my chart is crazy. Like this is dope. It's only gonna get better. I like the fact that like I know what I'm looking at. That's what I'm saying. Trading saved my smile. That's why I say that. Like I've been trying to figure this out for so long. And people's strategies was just so confusing and like it was a lot. This is a way simpler strategy that I can easily see. You know, like the demand zones, the rejection candle, key candle, da 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 da. So I will not take a trade off of these because it's already been invalidated. But there are new ones forming. So I will need to figure out like, okay, does that mean okay, no more trading for today if the zones have been invalidated based on yeah, like we've been trading. Let me see. Mm-hmm. So this has been a trade, but also made two good trades. Also, and missed a potential one, but it just was unclear. Hey, all right, like it didn't. Was it really a missed opportunity, or I don't know. This is technically a missed opportunity. It could potentially be, but look, if I'm reviewing my trades while we here, because it's kind of looking like my trading day, like I'm done for the day. So, but like, had a rejection candle. Following candle closed below the rejection candle. So I entered here, closed at the bottom, because it was getting to my stop loss. Okay, now we have a reversal. Rejection candle on the demand zone, so it's still valid. Closed above it. I could have entered here, but it was a later entry because I was moving. I was uncertain. So this was a late entry. So maybe I should also write that as I'm talking. Just so I could be more aware now. Like, oh, okay. So I could put that right there, late entry. All right. Right. Consolidated, held it. So a good exit, right? Mm-hmm. 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 Because I'm not seeing nothing else that I'm like, I got on the charts and I was like, okay, I see this entry. Like, I don't see that because of the zones that have been invalidated. So, yeah. Good entry, good exit, late entry, good exit. Mm-mm. Yeah. Yeah. See, I didn't feel confident to take them zones because it was already invalidated. At least for the day. You know what I mean? Uh oh. We might be able to catch a sale. We might be able to catch a sale, y'all. Let's see. I don't want to be forcing nothing. Let's see. Possible sale. Have to touch that. See, I said that could have been a potential entry. Wasn't sure. So I didn't take it. I was uncertain. But let's see how this one play out, y'all. If we have a candle touch this, a rejection candle, that would be good. So we're gonna see how it play out, but this would technically be the last trade that I would feel confident to take because it's off the 4 hour. Move that there. Yeah. That's the 4 hour time zone. Yeah, let me see. Yes, 4 hours. So let's just see what happens. I'm so happy. I am like overly joyed that I paid for her course. Golly. I didn't know. I didn't know what was going on. Just losing hope. Like, is this it? Man. The only way I would technically be able to enter, because this isn't a rejection candle though. Same thing with the other one. It's like it wasn't a rejection candle. If it's a rejection candle, does the color matter on a rejection candle? So I want to see that thing. I want to see if. So I saw this, right? So for me, it's like, okay, entry would be here. If a candle closes under here. Right? So if a candle closes under here, it could be a potential entry, but it's not a rejection candle because this is a bullish candle. So I need to know if a rejection candle, does color matter? That's now my next one. Alright, question. My stop loss would be. I'll put my stop loss all the way up there. Take 4:1. But why is it so forward? That's the thing I'm not understanding. Like, yeah. I don't need to be. Being patient, follow my rules. That's all we could do. Ain't no need to force nothing. I don't need to. Because I'm up 214 for today. So it's like, if I force an entry, because it doesn't follow my rules, then I'll just give back all the money I made in the market today. You know? So, I just follow this trade. Excuse me, y'all. Let's follow this trade. Something gotta be. Alright. I still could use this as an entry. Let's see. If I wanted to. Let's see. I could do a horizontal. Let me see. Mm-hmm. 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 So I made that line. So actually, let me save that. I don't know, right? Let me save that. I guess something close under there. You know. So something closed under here, I could potentially look at that as an entry. And because of that, I can set my, here, we getting there, y'all. Let me get ready for this sale. I'll put my stop up here because that's the demand zone. Is that correct? At that, bow, now, bow, let it finish under there. Gotta close below it though. No, this should be at 1. It's going below it, but it needs to close below it, and I'll enter. I would close below it. Let's sell it. Let's go in it. So I entered on that one. Let's see what we get. And I'm gonna trail this stop. Bring my stop down. So I am learning that they say you need to trail the stop. Let's bring this down. Okay. Okay, yeah, I think I'm getting a little bit better at that a 101. Yeah, I don't want my stop to be this high. Oh, no. Hey, stop. I want my stop to be right here. Whoa. So that mean I got my TP too low. They probably were that. What? So right here. Okay. Marking that line helped y'all. So what I've learned, make these settings, make that line thick. Yes. So that orange line for me lets me know if price drops below this, I'm gonna enter. And now we're just seeing it play out. Once again, me being patient, knowing that this 4-hour zone is respected, but hitting my TP. And this line should be here. Okay, so that's letting me know I could drop my TP down then. Oh, hey. So that's too far. And come right here. Okay. Girl. I know y'all can hear my music. Also, I'm learning, like, do I want to play music on my YouTube and would that demonetize me? Or does it mean, like, once I am able to monetize my page, once I'm able to monetize my page, would this video not be able to get money because it has music playing? So I just thought it would be better from like troubleshooting and testing out my streams, that it would be better for me to listen to music on my phone. So this where I trail my stop, or do I give it room to breathe? So we'll see, y'all. They say break down some more. But now I'm trailing my stop, but that don't mean I changed this stop. So also, me drawing this orange line helped me know where to put my position tool. And this position tool should be on this one, you see? So y'all see this? So we got this long position tool right here. We got this orange entry, like if the candle gets below there, I'm gonna enter there. And now we following it. And I want my TP at, yep, TP is here. Uh-oh, nope. Let's see. So let's just see that play out. And be patient. Y'all, like, come on. Y'all see me though, man. It's after a week of the course. Bro. And I know as a trader, you're not supposed to get too high, too low, get overconfident. So I do want to let that be known. And I'm not thinking like, oh, but it is a good day because you seeing me talk through the trade. See, now it's reversing. So it's like, you know, so trusting my trade. So having a good stop loss, giving it breathing room, and then not just being at the top of the wick of my entry candle, and having a strong risk, one risk reward. But like I do really appreciate that. Like I troubleshooted 3 different times, so I was able to learn and know, how to properly set this stream up. Yeah, this is pretty dope though. Like adding this orange line was the first time I've done that in learning in my trading process. So like that definitely is a game changer for me because I was like window enter, right? And it's in alignment with this missed one because I was unsure about it, but I was unsure. The news dropped. It was close to the time. Right, so like, but then I seen the same thing happen here, and it wasn't technically a rejection candle, but because it was a zone on a higher time frame, I respected it. So let's see though. All right, so trailing the stop, so I'm bringing the stop down to that candle. Stop down to this candle that gave me confirmation or comfort to enter. Should see it play out, John. And my take profit is in lower time frame supply zone, but it's already been broken before, so price definitely can go there, but gotta be it's trying to go up. So what I want to do, I don't know if I'm supposed to do this or this is good, but I'm putting it back at my stop loss. I'm just rock out and trust this trade, or trust my decision in this trade. See what it play out to. That's all I can do. Now let's see. Has price. What's the highest price it got to? Like, what's the highest price has gotten to? The highest price has gotten. It got higher, but during this session, the highest it got. Where my stop loss is. Okay. So, that's me trusting that. Okay, let me go down. What you doing? So yeah, all I can do right now is trust the trade. Or trust my reasoning. However it play out. Alright, y'all, so now let's see in our let's save it to you. Let's see if we stop loss. Yeah, right now I'm just being patient. That's all I can do. That's all I could do. There's nothing else that I could do in this moment other than bring my stop loss down with it possibly being triggered, right? And lose, take the loss. But I don't have to take the loss because I choose to allow my stop loss to have room so that I'm not stopped out. Because what if it do end up going in my direction? And let's just look. And the market opened at 6:30. So in my reason from right here, price has dropped. Price has dropped to that. So just how long am I willing to sit in this trade for? Which is okay too. You know. Yeah. I agree, y'all. Mm. Whew. Yeah. Um, so the great thing is that my goal is to win 100 paper trades and to win 100 back testing trades. And so once I do that, the goal is to evaluate, like how many trades it actually take. Excuse me. Mm. Lord, I am tired though. I need to really get some sleep. But yeah, y'all. So, so this is my alarm. This is my alarm to end the stream and enter into my trade journal, a quick journal. But I'm still in the play, so I like that buffer. Because normally I would have had my timer at 8:30 and then do my journal, or 8:15, 8:20. So I do like having the buffer. Mm-hmm. Um, mm. Another reason why I am so invested in this trade and felt comfortable taking the entry, knowing I could have walked away, like, okay, I could walk away, but because this entry gave me the same inkling, is because I missed an entry for about here off the same type of thing, you know. Because of this rally, it's like, okay, so if it's here, it's gonna be a rally. But mm, the crazy thing about all of this is that technically, I've been here for 2 hours. You know, on a fixed income of what I could be able to make that day. So this is pretty cool to see. Let's see it play out. Yeah. I'm definitely adding that entry moving forward for sure. Excuse me. Mm. This New York session has respected this zone and that price. Yep. And my entry is right at 630. Yep. Ah. We got some momentum. Let's see. Oh, we got a long week. Long weeks are good, you guys. Uh-oh. My stop loss could be hit. Did it get hit? It got hit, so why it didn't close out? Y'all see what I'm saying? Like it got hit and it didn't close out. Why? I need help. Like my stop loss was hit, but it didn't close out the order. Why? I don't know. It should have stopped me out. It should have stopped me out. I don't know why it didn't. Or has it not? Yeah. Like, yeah, I'm really trying to figure this out. I need to. I don't know why it's not stopping me out. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know. I'm having trouble with this one though. So you guys, so y'all saw that I made 2 entries that for sure follow the trading rules that I follow for the strategy I use. This is not a rejection candle. This is not a rejection candle, right? But I thought, like, okay, it's touched the zone though. So does the rejection candle, as the color matter of the candle, or as long as it respects it? So because I saw that as a missed opportunity, I was like, oh, okay, I will. Right? So to me, I thought, oh, okay. So once again, I'm going to get clarity from my coach, my mentor. I will get clarity. And I would ask, does the candle touching it matter? Like, does the rejection candle also has to be in the direction of the rejection, right? So technically, this is a rejection can. This can be considered a rejection candle because it hit the demand zone, but it was also but it wasn't a bullish candle. It wasn't a bullish rejection candle. Oh, price is going from here. So what do I do? Because now I'm losing more money. Look here, y'all. So this can be a potential good learning opportunity for me. All right. No, y'all. So what's the highest it went? Oh, it didn't went higher today. It didn't went higher. It didn't went to the middle of the zone. But tech. Okay, so now this is also another question. My mentor said that we could put the stop loss at the top of the zone. So it didn't stop me out. I don't know why it's not stopping me out, but I really want to see how this trade plays out, though. Because at this point, y'all, look, I've lost in, well, I haven't lost yet, but I have the potential to lose all the money I made today just from this one trade. So I could have been done at 2 trades, been cool, all of the stuff. So this is a learning opportunity for me for a few reasons. One is confirming that they're confirming the key candle. That's one. Two, the highest that it went today was the middle of the supply zone, but technically my stop loss could be at the top of the supply zone. So I guess it would be, let's see what this looks like. Because my stop loss not hitting. It's like I'm manually in this trade. So what is it called today? What I just done. I guess now it's up to me how much I want to let this trade play out. But I need to figure out why my stop loss isn't working. Now this is a great first day of streaming because I know why. Like I entered these trades like strong. I was unsure about this trade, missed it, it went up. So now I made the assumption like, oh, okay. I missed this one, so here's a similar one. Let me enter there, but it's technically not a rejection candle. Technically, because if this is bullish, meaning it's going up, the rejection candle should have been. I think it should have been a bearish rejection candle, and then that following candle closes under the bearish candle, not the bullish. So, but because I can see that the highest today went is right here. So actually the London. Whoa. The London high should be here. What just happened? Hold on, y'all. Why did it take it away? Yeah, I'm still learning how to use this. Oh, this is doing what it's doing. Yeah, because I don't want to. And this thing just riding, though. I'm hot. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm mad. I'm mad. One, because. Okay. Worst come to worst, I could have broke even. So, I didn't trail my stop. So, a few things. This did not exactly fit the strategy my mentor taught me because it doesn't have the clarity of the rejection candle. That's one. Two, trailing my stop. But we're seeing here that my stop or my order isn't being technically respected. So I have to manually do it, but still. Three, three, Yeah, trailing I stopped to break even. I think that I could have been out of this trade at break even and I wouldn't have lost nothing. Alright. So excuse me. So yeah. I thought this trade was going to do what that trade did. So it didn't do that. So now I know for sure that, yeah, this is definitely a good learning opportunity. Me losing everything that I earned today. I don't like that feeling. So it didn't. So this third entry didn't fully follow my exact rules. It's the only thing that now that I'm in this position, it's like, okay, I could technically, where do I get out? Like, how long do I let this play out for? I guess is my question. All right. Hmm. The strongest and most volatile time for the New York session is 8 a.m. 5 a.m. 9 a.m. That overlap is the strongest. Okay. So this is the most liquid and volatile period of the day because major financial hubs in the U.S. and Europe are open simultaneously. Spreads tighten and price momentum is at its highest, especially for period. Okay, so this is where I'm at, y'all. Currently, right now, I can sit here on this trade until 9 a.m. Right, or at least sit here till I break even. I got until 9 o'clock. So let me see something. What the trade is by 9 o'clock. Or that. So luckily right now I don't have to go to work, right? Because I'm currently a teacher, so I'm off for the summer. But if I have to go to work now, I just can't sit here on this trade. This is not ideal. So what I'm gonna do is based off of this 9 a.m. time. I'm gonna do a vertical line at 9 and use that as like my hard stop. You know, I like thick lines. I think this maybe should be black. Yeah. Yeah. I just want to be able to break even. That's the lowest I got. That's crazy. Like, they did go in that direction. But, y'all, I just peeped something. Y'all. So, this is pretty cool, though. Like, learning as I go. So, I'm going to use this while I'm sitting in this trade. Hopefully, not all the way until 9 o'clock, because that's 40 minutes away. But, what I didn't notice was I was so focused on hitting my TP that I did not peep this rejection candle. So I'm gonna use yellow. Alright. girl. Trend line. Alright, so while that's doing what it's doing, I just want to break even because I do not want to lose all of my profit that I made today. That's crazy. I didn't notice this rejection candle. I should have got out right when I noticed this rejection candle. Okay. Yep. I did not notice this rejection candle. Yeah. Let's see something. So rejection candle is a long wick. Okay. This is not a rejection candle. This is a rejection candle. It's not good, y'all. It's not good, y'all. First day, I'm thinking but also I didn't follow my rules though. I followed the rule. Go in there. But because today I can sit through it, I can sit through the drawdown. But I can't always sit through this drawdown. So please come back. Please come back down. I also got a price alert too. We're gonna use everything since we gonna use price alert. Alright, bro. Like, yeah. Like, okay, boom. Oh, yeah, that's me. Back. Whatever. I just thought about her cousin Simone. I don't know. That's so random. Just thought about that. I ain't seen her. I think it'll be better though. It'll be better. Yeah. This is a good reflection though. I need a price alert because let's do a price alert. How do I do that? So yeah, I'm learning in the moment a lot of great things. Like what I thought I saw, what I wasn't paying attention to. So I could have just closed out like, oh, that's a rejection candle. Oh, y'all crazy. I'm finna take profit or break even, but out the trade, I could have been out at, I could have been out this trade 750. So I could have been out the trade basically almost 40 minutes ago if I wasn't just so focused on TP. I like this. I like seeing it all here also. Like this is me journaling, essentially. So yeah. And this thing just riding though, like godly, bro. But I need a price alert. I need a price alert. There go my alarm to shower, y'all. And I'm on West Coast time, so it's 8:30 in the morning. Excuse me. Bro, look at that. Look how much drawdown I'm in. My God. Oh, this is my first time I've ever been in this much drawdown. Since like I've been learning and practicing learning this strategy this week. Most drawdown I've ever been in. Like this is a very I'm happy I'm learning this. Especially live too. Like this is my first time doing all of this live, like how I'm typing notes on the chart and all of this stuff. Never did before. So this we're gonna do. I'm gonna set a price alert. Right here, alert at the top. So we're gonna do a price alert. How do I let's stop. How do I do a price alert? Wait. Let me move this over soon. Yeah. So I wanna do a price. No. Okay, yeah, I know I sold it. Okay. So I guess the price alert. This is my first time doing one, so price alert. Crossing. Alright, gonna hit it. Greater than, less than, entering, exiting. He's gonna, I guess, I hope crossing means when you hit it. But I would have two of them. I'll fix that later. But no, I'm putting the exact one, 29, 7, 32, 25. Play a sound, yes. I don't even know what that means. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. So yeah, sorry. I'm gonna turn this down and see. Oh. Mm-mm. That's a lot. We're just gonna go with the beep. Alright, y'all see I'm setting these notifications. Okay, so you're gonna apply it. But also, so I'm creating an alert, but I wanna do an automatic sale. How do I do that? How do I do an automatic sale? Yes, you can. So that would be a limit order. Okay. Placing an automatic sale on a chart. So click the plus sign in the upper right hand corner. Access chart. Select sell asset. Choose a limit to sell at this price or better. Stop to sell when the price drops to this point. Enter your exact desired amount and click sell. But see, it's not working. Like my orders or whatever aren't working. That's why I'm here now. Oh, not now. It's just it didn't hit when it was at 100. And honestly, I'm happy that it didn't hit. Like, I really want to fix this problem though, but I'm happy it didn't hit because look what I was able to learn from this. Like, now that I've been able to like reflect back in the moment, look what I've been able to learn. You know, like I've been able to learn like, okay, yes, that is a rejection candle because that's a small body long wick. This is not a rejection candle because it has a large body, regardless of long wick. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Okay. Whoa. Bad. Okay. All right. Do I place a limit? No. What do I do? No. Oh, buy limit. No. No. Let's just practice. We here now. So let's do a limit. I don't want no. I don't want none of that. I want a sale. Exactly when it hit this price. So let's. $29, $732, $25. Yes. I say that's where I entered at. So No, I'm not. No. Please don't. See, that just made me mad, bro. That's I that's not what I was trying to do. Now that just messed me up. That 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 wasn't what I was trying to do. Yeah, I'm seeing whatever's going on over here. I should have just trusted my gut and not, because I didn't want to enter no sale. Like, what does that mean? I don't understand. Oh my God. I see how they say trading can take you on this roller coaster of emotions. I wasn't trying to enter no sale. Like, bro, this just make me hot. It's a great learning opportunity today, y'all. That's the only way I gotta look at it. And I can't get mad because my other entries were good. Followed the rules, made sense, did everything I wanted to do. This is, and I'm glad I'm doing this on a paper account. Picture if this was my money, I'd be. Excuse me. I'm happy that I could be patient and learn from this today. I'm happy that I'm streaming it. Also, yeah, streaming it. That's crazy. That was not. We got the hard stop. Mm, 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 mm. 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 Y'all just be patient with me. Because I've been in drawdown with this trade since 7:52. So I almost been in drawdown for an hour, hoping that it reverses back into. Mm. Work with me, please. Yeah, I gotta be on it and watching it. Mm-hmm. Mm. 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 Yeah, I'm excited because like this will be my new life soon, where I'll be able to be working remote, so I could, be able to like go shower. Like, let's just say if I wasn't in this trade right now, you know, um, I could be able to like go shower, get ready for work, and be able to start at 9:30. Like like it being 8:42, it doesn't make me late being able to log in to work versus being a teacher. Got to commute, drive there, set up, all the other stuff. Alright. Yeah, so I'm seeing this. I'm here with y'all. Look, we ready. But yeah. Mm-hmm. Alright, y'all. God, it was going down, y'all. Should I have just cut my loss at 63? That's how low it got. The lowest it got was here. I could have cut it here at like 60 something. Another learning opportunity. But I do have a hard stop at 9. I don't have to stop at 9, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't have to. But that's what time the overlap ends for high volatility. So I guess I'm gonna have to. So we had two fair value gaps form on this 1 minute. Mm. Should I have taken it at 60? I don't know. It's my first official day. Well, yesterday's taking my first official day, but like today, like I'm way more like locked in. I know what's going on. There's a whole lot more going on here. And also, it threw me off when I did the limit order. I don't understand what's going on. Like the limit order, I'm like, no, I want it to automatically sell at that price, but if I could add it to it. Mm. Oh, this is really testing my patience. Because I didn't have to enter that trade. Like, bro, I had two good trades for the day. Like, locked in, unforced. Had two good trades, unforced. Mm. Bro, I got all the way here to $60. Godly. It's crazy. So good, bro. It's doing good, bro. Mm. Mm. I need to charge my phone. Mm. Um, Guess we can do this. Let me see something. So, that's what we could do. Gonna have to be that now. I'm gonna do a line. Let me see what array is. No. Oh, let's do that. So for I don't know, this info line, trend line is the arrow. I don't need the horizontal line. Nope. I want them to be orange. I don't know what it is about thick lines, but I like thick lines. I like thick lines. I don't know why. So that let me know entry. Let's really go ahead and copy that. Okay, dry enough. Entry should have been. Entry should have been here. Hey. That let me know. The orange is like, alright, I should enter that, you know? Whatever that is. We don't need that. Bro, what are you doing? Oh, I don't want it to have all that on there. I don't want that. I don't want that there. No. Oh, God, exit. Oh, exit, exit, exit. Whew. Sorry, y'all. I forgot I was watching it. I'm so happy I got rid of that. I had to get out. Yeah, let's look at this. Let's see what. So our profit walked away with that. Golly, I was in so much drawdown. Wow. Like, golly. Alright, so this is the dope part though, y'all. So I'm done now, right? I was able to finish before. Whoa. What? Bro. What just happened to all my drawings? Whew. I was finna. Y'all. I really feel like I'm being tested today. I really believe that. I really believe that. So, now this is what we do. Go here. I'm going to go to my dashboard. And see my new trade. So now, by the end of the trading day, I can come to my dashboard. If the trade synced, why I can't see nothing? Boom, y'all look at this. So today I made $144. I guess all that for $145. But it's $144, right? It's $144 that I made in 6:30. So about 2 hours. Two and a half hours. You know? So I went through a lot. We watched it. But I also learned a lot too. Like now, I'm like, hey bro. Y'all good, y'all got it. Like y'all got it. So I could delete this hard stop. And let me just take no more trades for today. My brain, I need a mental break. Ooh, yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm feeling the 11, y'all. I'm just going back. That was stressful. Whew. Talk about paying my little dues. Like, oh, Lord. Jesus. Mm, 11. And can I make that be my settings? Like 11? Yes. What's text wrap? What's that? Oh, yeah. Let me get that. What color would I want to be news? Let's do yellow. I think yellow is. Ooh, that's Nah, I don't want the text wrap. No. That's like that adds an extra layer. I don't need that. I like that though. Oh man, I gotta change. So the next time I do a text box, I want it to be black, yellow, 11. Yeah. So if I go here, that one. Okay. All right, y'all. Let me fix these. Oh, look at me. Forgetting my new show came on. Yeah, I love to watch shows, by the way. Love to watch shows. Love me a good show. Yeah, I learned so much today. That is crazy. That's dope though. Like I had fun. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I want the border to be yellow. Let me see. Do I want the border to? Hmm. Hold on, yeah, I'm figuring out if I want the border to be yellow or black. Cause now this is my first time doing this on the charts like this. So no, I like the black. I like the black around it. Cause then it's yep. Okay. I think I don't even gotta put. Do I gotta put high impact news? Or should I know it's high impact? You know what? Nope. Yeah, I think that'd be better. Yeah. Bad entry. Oh, because it's in the green. It's probably on. I think this border around this should be black. So it pop more. Come on, man. Come on, y'all see me. Y'all see this real time learning. Saucy, bro. Hey, y'all. I just got an alert. Wow, it hit my prize. And what time is it? After 9 o'clock, though. But it hit my price. It's okay. I ain't Yeah. But the price, okay. I like that. I like that. I like that. That was my first time experiencing a price alert, y'all. So let's see. Let me know. Hit my price. Y'all seen I said it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It got triggered again. Okay, so now that means now, how do I take off price alerts? Okay, so now I'm gonna delete it because I don't need it no more. Because you see, I just got, it was gonna keep hitting me. It's gonna keep hitting me. Alright, bet. Bad entry. So, take that off. Have a cleaner. Have bad. I'm gonna put long exit. Like, that was too. No. Alright, Joe. So, I'm gonna do a recap. Then I'm gonna close out. Alright. So, I started trading New York session at the open of 6:30. There was a rally prior in the London session due to CPI, so Consumer Price Index. News came in good, so that's why we had a rally. Okay, so I had a good entry because I had a rejection candle. Alright, so I had a gap that already formed. I had a rejection candle off of that. Yeah, so I had a rejection candle, and then the following candle closed below it. So that confirmed entry. I exited at the bottom. Yep. And then there's opportunity. I had a late entry, but I was unsure about it because this was my first time having like an immediate reversal. Now opportunity to catch the upside. So I was unsure during these three candles because it was inside of the zone, but it didn't break the zone because it didn't invalidate the zone because it didn't close out below it. So because it didn't close out below it, this still was valid, and that's what I was kind of unsure about. But now, like actually looking at it after the fact, this is technically still a rejection candle, whether it touches it or it's in it, as long as it's not on the outside of it. But late entry, but still like right thought process. And I entered at the top, literally right before, like I exited right when the Fed chairman news was announced or started. And so there shouldn't be any trades being taken during that time. I wasn't sure how long to wait once this news hit before entering the trade, because I could have just said, "Yeah, this is my trade. I'm done for the day." Okay, but when I saw this happen, I was stuck on this. Like, dang, I missed this entry, but I was unsure about it. So it was like a up and down. But this, right? So the only thing that I was unsure about is I didn't know if this was a rejection candle, because it's not going in the opposite direction. So, does the rejection candle matter in color? That's what I need to know, like bullish or bearish. Does the rejection candle have to be bullish in order for me to take an entry after the key candle? Or can the rejection candle be bearish and then have a bullish candle following after the key candle? Y'all, I'm using language that my mentor taught me in the course. But I still have access to ask her this question, so I'm saying it out loud so I can know how to type it. Okay. And all right. Unsure if this is a rejection candle due to it being bearish. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You didn't know.
All right. So, no, this is not a rejection candle due to the body.
No,
All right.
the last season. The one before that, and then the last season. Oh, good morning.
That was my mom. Okay. All right. And then this was a bad entry just because I was unsure about. This is a bad entry because this is not a rejection candle. Okay. And then I did not notice this rejection candle because I was too focused on hitting. All right. I did not notice this rejection candle because I was too focused on hitting TP. I should have exited here due to uncertain entry. All right. All right. And then let me do one for here. Alright, y'all. We almost been on this thing for 3 hours, and it's time for me to take a brain break. Let me put, I was trying to. I was trying to catch. I was trying to make up for what I missed. Alright. So no, this is not a rejection candle due to large body. It's large body. Cause yeah, I can't be having no bad sentences now. You know what I mean? Okay. No, this is not a rejection candle due to its large body. Let's see that. I was trying to make up for what I missed. And to make up for missing. Or missing the previous entry. That's better. That's better. Alright. So no, this is not a rejection candle due to its large body. I was trying to make up for missing the previous entry below. I think this looks good, y'all. Like, for real. Like, I think this looks really good, and I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself because I had to talk myself through this. I was not trying to rely on my mentor to like hit her in the group, in our community or anybody else. I was like, I'm just gonna work through this, do the best that I can with what I know, confirm what I was unsure about, see where I could have improved at or just not have taken a trade at all. But if I wouldn't have taken a trade, I wouldn't have learned from this to be able to see that in the future. And I also learned how to like mark up the chart as I went. I learned that I like this type of journaling because it has a visual aspect versus me just going to my TradeZella and just typing everything out. This was very helpful. So this will be my quick journal. Even though it wasn't quick in this moment because it was my first time and me seeing like how do I like the text to look on it, what exactly am I looking at, what is my reasoning, but now I know that this can be like my quick way to reflect. So when I give myself those 15 to 30 minutes when I should have been done at 8 o'clock,
I could have did this in that, 15 to 30 minutes. So now I have a new way of how to reflect quickly, have this snapshot, and then now I can always have like, this is how I'll be able to track my trading days, let's just say by screenshots. And then after work, that's when I can go back and like really look at each trade and get into the numbers and the trade details and all of that stuff. But this was like very, very helpful. And I'm really happy that I captured this day. I'm happy that I like woke up on time and just like thugged it out and got it done. And so this is like the start to a really great future of me just having this skill set of future trading um, as a tool. So my name is Alicia Lily Davis. Trade and Save My Smile. And today you guys got to see my first live paper trading journey after finishing my mentorship course of learning this. So I've officially have been learning futures from my mentor since last Saturday on January 4th. And so 10 days later, like look at the growth in just 10 days. So I can only imagine what this would be in the future. All right, y'all, appreciate it. We're gonna go and download this image and end the stream. And I'll go to my channel so I can see it. Trade and Save My Smile. Yay!